Abi Carter, a singer and composer, finds it difficult to believe that it was only a year ago that she was watching the early stages of American Idol play out on television. She was eagerly waiting to see if people would vote her into the top 20 once the live shows began. Not only did they end up putting her through, but within 2 months, the native of California would be proclaimed the winner of season 22, a moment that would permanently alter the path that her life would take from that point forward. Carter, who is 22 years old and is currently on her very first tour in the United States, shared with Entertainment Tenno that it's such an out-of-body experience to not only be on a show like that, but to win a show like that during the breaks between shows. I still haven't really grasped the concept. The answer is that I have no idea if it ever will. The proceeds from Abi Carter's victory on American Idol were used to release her debut studio album. In the aftermath of her victory on American Idol, Carter took the courageous decision to forego the pursuit of a record deal and instead use the money she received to establish herself as an independent artist. I just kind of realized that I wanted to figure out who I was and what I wanted to be, she said in an interview with Entertainment Tenno. It was a wise choice to kind of take a step back and give myself that chance to figure it out on my own and see, who I am at my core, the speaker said. Carter has moved into her own apartment in Los Angeles, begun honing her craft as a songwriter, built a support team to help her pursue her music goals, and released her first album, Ghosts in the Backyard, which is full of vulnerable and poignant songs, including the emotionally raw song, Some People Need Drugs. All of these things have occurred in the 10 months that have passed since her big win. The amount of money that winners earn from Idol is not disclosed by the show. However, Carter stated to Entertainment Tenno that it was enough to kind of get me through an album. Paying for producers and masters and mixers, and just paying for everything around that is very expensive, she mentioned. She went on to say that although she isn't against the idea of one day signing with a label, she has witnessed a sufficient number of artists complaining about not owning their masters. She cited Taylor Swift's struggle to own her music as an example. As a result, she desired to experience what it was like to own my own music. When asked about his initial steps into the music industry, Carter stated, "I wanted to feel like my first steps weren't missteps. To tell you the truth, it's just going to be crazy and frantic all the time. Considering that I am an independent artist, I am responsible for making all of these choices. So at the end of the day, it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of thought, and it's a lot of effort that goes into it. But I'm blessed to have people around me that do support me in it, and that can help me attain my goals." Abi Carter has expressed that she is walking on cloud 9. This is Carter's first headlining tour, which she debuted in February. She has future performances in Nashville, Atlanta, and Charleston, and she has stated that she is savoring every opportunity she has to perform live. "It's been great," she said in an interview with Entertainment Tenno. "To tell you the truth, it has been a desire of mine for the entirety of my life to be able to perform one of my own songs that I have written in front of an audience and have listeners sing the lyrics back to me. As a result of the fact that it is taking place, I am practically floating on air at this point." In addition, she got a coveted slot in the program for Stagecoach, which is the largest country music festival of the year, which will take place on April 25. Other famous bands that will be performing at the festival include Carly Pearce, Lana Del Rey, and Zach Bryan. The statement, "I'm officially dreaming," was written by her on her social media accounts when she shared the news with her followers. While this is going on, Carter has not yet received any word from the producers regarding his return to American Idol to sing, as many previous winners have done. However, he has stated, "If they asked me to, I'd be so happy to," without a doubt.